Hello, all. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And as always, I want to be able to tell you the benefits. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And so, the first benefit that designing your automated assessments will have on you as a pedagogue is that it saves time. We already have limited time, and so if we are able to navigate ways in which we could save time, we could definitely make that happen. The next thing is that it provides instant feedback, right? So if you program the Google form in a particular way, or platforms like Google Form in a particular way, you're able to provide young people with instant feedback. This is very beneficial if you're assigning these Google Forms as homework assignments or in-class quizzes and or exams. It also is efficient in data collection. So platforms like Google Form, what they will do is that after students have generated responses, it will collect it obviously, and then it will put it in a format that you can then customize. So we'll put it in a Google Sheet so that you're able to customize the data to your liking, so that you could analyze the data effectively. It's customizable. As you know, there are many different ways in which you can create different types of questions and include different types of mediums to get your students involved and engaged, and it is accessible. What I mean by that is that our young people, or anyone, can take or complete a Google form anywhere, right? So for young people who may not have a desktop at home or a laptop at home, they're able to then go ahead and use their phones to access the link and then complete the form. And then it has levels of engagement. So because you can include different mediums, like I mentioned before, you could include videos, you could include links, clickable links. That is a new feature. And so you're able to engage your young people in ways that may not be possible if you just gave them a paper based quiz. It is seamless integration with other platforms and applications. So you could integrate the Google form into Google Classroom or any other Google applications, as well as other applications, so that it is a seamless integration for your young people and for you as the creator. And then lastly, it is eco-friendly. Okay, gone are the days that we are typing out questions and then printing off tons of copies of quizzes for young people. Give it to them, have it graded. Eventually, those quizzes end up in the garbage. And so to make sure that you are, saving time and saving resources. All right, so we're gonna get into the tutorial now. All right, so first you're going to want to navigate to your Google Drive. So I'm going to go ahead and click up here in the right hand corner. I'm going to scroll down to where I see the Forms logo. And then I'm going to open up here. It says start a new form. That's what we're going to be doing. And this is always a generic purple form, and so once you customize it, it will be beautiful and aligned to whether it's a unit theme or what have you. So we're going to go ahead and title our form here. And once that is done, typically where it says untitled form, it will populate immediately so that you're able to actually name the form. Here we go. All right, the next thing we're going to do is you should definitely have a form description to provide young people or anyone really with this description of or directions of how to complete the form. You also have features that you could bold, italicize, and underline information. So I went ahead and did that. And then off to the right hand side are all the different ways you can include types of questions. And so I'm just doing this and speeding it up so that you're able to see that in a condensed version. Then what I did here is that I created a second section. Sections are very important because it helps to truncate the information that you're providing to young people so that they're not seeing this very long form that may actually deter them from completing it. So here I'm actually creating a section where I'm actually going to input the Here we go. The poem that students will have to read. All right. And so I just inserted a photo, and I'm titling this photo now. And then the little three dots off to the side, I'll show you that in a moment, but I'm going to add in some key vocabulary because I do think that that's always important. And so those three dots off to the side, you could customize the way in which you want your photo to look. All right, so I'm good to go. I'm going to go ahead and insert another question. This question, I want it to be multiple choice, so I changed that so that it is multiple choice. Okay, so if you notice, that first question on the very top is a multiple choice question, and then I went ahead and included a short response question. I created another section because I want to include multimedia for young people. So I'm going to go to YouTube, put in the link to the video I'm looking for, and then go ahead and insert. Just like above, when I titled the photo, I'm going to title this one as well. Okay? And again, you could customize. I'm going to add another question pertaining to the actual video so that young people can view the video in the form. By the way, it doesn't open up to another tab, which is pretty awesome because students can toggle back and forth as they answer the question that is available. So I'm going to go ahead and format this really quickly. All right. I'm going to do some bolding, and I'm also going to show you how to include an external link, which I think is super, super cool. All right, so I'm going to put in a link to a cheat sheet for my young people. Once I highlight it and I find the link, I copy it here, paste it here, excuse me, and then there we go. Okay, so that is our form. All right, now we're going to go ahead and customize the theme of this form. All right, and so typically I make sure that I select font sizes that I like. You could do whatever it is you want to do. As far as photos, I usually like to upload my own, except I don't like to use the ones that are already there. So I uploaded a photo of Claude McKay, and I'm going to format it here. And once you upload a photo, the form actually creates a color template or palette, if you will, so that you could select different colors to make it look really, really nice. And then the last step is to publish, okay, so that everyone can have access. All right, this is a series 1 of 3 that I'm going to show you regarding Google Forms and how to use it appropriately to support you in your workflow. You could shorten the link, which you just saw me doing, and then save, and then you're good to go. All right, this is what it looks like when students complete it, and this is what it looks like when you're going back in to kind of look at the results. And this link to sheets, I'm going to show you how to organize this later, but we could create a new spreadsheet, and it's going to call it the name of the form. Once that opens up, it will look like this. Very beautiful, already organized. I'm going to relabel this sheet because in a later video, I'm going to show you how to collect all your data in one sheet. So I'm going to just call this Unit 1 Assessments, English 10. And then this particular tab will only collect information for the form I just created. Once students have created the form and I've graded the test, this is what it will look like. It will pre-populate the information for me. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you in the next series.